Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmitt is putting local health agencies and public school districts on notice.
He claims all mask mandates and quarantine orders are null and void and should cease being enforced immediately. News 4's Gabriela Vidal spent the day asking districts about their plans and finding out what the ramifications are if they don't cancel mask mandates. Gabby?
Yeah, Corey and Paige, while these letters were sent out today, the Attorney General tells me that he doesn't plan on enforcing this news that came out today until after the Cole County ruling is finalized, which won't be until after December 22nd. Still, he hopes the districts will start to remove these mandates now that they've been put on notice.
People can make these decisions themselves. That's ultimately what this debate should have been about from the beginning, to empower parents and families with information and make their own decisions.
Attorney General Eric Schmitt now ordering all public school districts to cease enforcing mask mandates and quarantine orders.
Under Missouri law, unless the legislature has specifically delegated that authority to the school districts, they don't have it, and they don't have health order jurisdiction. And that's one of the reasons we sent the letter out, was to clarify, because there have been some questions about what does this mean for school districts.
But this letter is causing further confusion for school districts.
I don't believe there'll be knee-jerk reactions right now about how to implement or to adjust to this. I think they'll seek out some help from their legal counsel and others.
Paul Ziegler with Education Plus says while the Attorney General claims schools cannot impose mask mandates under the recent Cole County Circuit Court ruling, he says school boards still have the ability to implement policies and procedures to keep students safe.
That's ingrained into the fabric of Missouri, that school boards, as the largest elected body in the state, have the ability to promulgate rules for their schools that they feel are appropriate based on their community standards, expectations. Within that, to me, it's no different than a dress code.
Some school districts are already responding to the Attorney General's letter. St. Louis Public Schools saying in part, quote, "We are following the lead of the St. Louis City Department of Health and will continue to do so." In a statement from Rockwood School District, quote, "Once we receive it from the Attorney General, we will confer with our attorneys as how to proceed. For the time being, our Rockwood Safe Together mitigation strategies will remain unchanged." What's the punishment if they continue to enforce their own individual mask mandates?
Well, we'll look to that when we actually move forward. It's our hope that they come into compliance, because the law is pretty clear. But certainly an action for injunctive relief would be on the table, and then we'll look and see what else is out there.
Education Plus tells me that one other concern that they have with this move by the Attorney General is with case numbers rising again for COVID-19, what happens when schools need to close down or there's a number of COVID-19 cases? Will students be able to still do modified quarantines? What will that look like? Because if mask mandates aren't allowed and if quarantines aren't allowed, they're worried that more students will have to stay out of school. Now, as far as that similar letter sent out to local health authorities, we got a statement from St. Louis County saying in part, quote, "The council is expected to vote on a mask mandate tonight, putting in place one that will clarify that St. Louis County does have a mask mandate." Although when I talked to Attorney General Eric Schmitt earlier today about this, he says it doesn't matter if they vote on a new mask mandate. Mandates right now are all null and void. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.
Gabby, thank you.